We're here at Angry Cylinders, the morning of MCACN show, and pretty soon we'll be loading up the 66 Coronet for unveiling there. As you can see, we're mostly done. Maybe a few details and things we could still do to the car after it comes back, but ready or not, here we come. Show's happening. We had to end it. Still have a little bit more detailed work to do, but by the time you see this video, you'll probably see the MCACN show, and this car will be unveiled. So this is the first time I'm videoing it kind of complete. As you can see, interior is all intact. This is a radial delete car, inland 4-speed shifter, pretty much the original headliner. We didn't do anything to the headliner other than just clean it up. For the most part, most of the interior is original, but at one point one person was trying to paint it black, so they painted the door panels black, the dash black thing, so we had to return it to its two-tone color. You could probably see some white speckles on there. I had to buy a white armrest, and probably didn't get the paint prepped right to stick on that, so I have to redo that when it comes back from MCACN. Small detail. But all the chrome came out really, really nice, all polished. As I've said in other videos, I left some hints of its history. Left the stickers on. This is the original rear deck. All I did to it was take it out and respray it because it had some stains in it, but there was nothing wrong with this rear deck. So this is the deck it was born with. Same thing with the dash. The dash is all original. If you look really careful, you'll see the flaws in it, but you know, rather than buying a repop or buying a recovered one, I decided I wanted to use the original and live with a few flaws, but have the original in there. So that's what we did. You can see door jambs. Doors open and close, very nice. Alignment's really nice. I had to put the old chrome that I had, the original chrome, back on. Really had to work at it to take all the twists and dents out of it. It's probably, in my opinion, a 5 out of 10. So if anybody knows where I could get those, other than the repops, because they're just solid aluminum and kind of crappy if you ask me, I'd like to get a really nice clean set of original ones to replace these. But for the show, I felt it was better to put ones on that have flaws rather than go there without them. You can also see I don't mind showing my license plate. I actually was really surprised that I got Mr. Norm Illinois extended antique license plates. They weren't taken, so I'm really happy about that. I've got the correct 1960s Grand Spaulding sticker on the car. I did a little comparison of the repops versus the original, and basically what I found out is there's multiple ages of the original that started out with the darker design like you see here, and eventually went to the lighter design. There's a lot of differences, and if you're interested, let me know. I could tell you what those differences are, but I could pretty much now tell the real thing compared to a repop. I'll be showing a little bit more later in this video as far as under the hood and loading the car, and the car being at its show, at the show. All right, car is loaded in the trailer and ready to take the ride to MCACN. Good thing is we live kind of local, so it's only a 30-40 minute drive, but it's happening. So we're here at MCACN. You can see it's setup day. We were kind of one of the early ins, so we're just staged in an area. That's not where we're going to be permanently. But you can kind of see it's in day, so a lot of trucks and trailers. But I will say this, I was really surprised how organized they are with getting you through everything and get you in here. They're pretty got everything figured out here. We were lucky we got here, there was no lines. I understand sometimes they can have a half-mile long line, but we were pretty lucky that we didn't have to worry about the line. But we're here, and we'll be setting up probably within an hour. A nice little Hemi Charger. So next I'll be setting up. Day one at MCACN is coming to an end, and it was a pretty good day. Got to meet a lot of people, had a lot of interest in the car, a lot of questions. Was really happy with the turnout here, and man, is there a lot of nice cars here. But here we are in our staged area, and you can see basically how I have it set up and how we did with 11 months into this. Say hi to Jenna. So this is how the 66 Coronet turned out. Of course, there's probably another 30-40 things on my list that I could do to it, so we're not done. But we had to call the ball and get it to the show. So this is where we're at. Dark poly blue really pops under this lighting. Really has a lot of shine to it. We spent many hours buffing it, wet sanding it to get it to this point. Don't haze me too much on the battery. One of the things I didn't pay too much details on.